Right, we're live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. I have bribed George with Chit Chats and we are here for the Rugby League.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah. New Zealand versus Tonga. I have printed out the team lineups for you. So it's almost like your study notes here, all right? There you go.
Oh, nice.
Yep, it's all very fancy indeed, but hope you guys are all doing well. We have got in the chat already, we've got John, we've got Paddy, we got ourselves, which was interesting. That might have been a George earlier on. Marco Vanabola is here, and also Katie Dixon. Hope you guys are all doing well, and we're ready to rumble, ready for a big old matchup taking place between two big sides in the league world. We're about to hear the New Zealand national anthem. Who doesn't love a bit of that, eh?
Kia ora.
Yeah, of course, on the Matariki weekend. Ready to go. Right, we've got to go down a little bit further. It's being weird, the chat, in terms of like the way that... Did you just throw those away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for some reason, we can only see most of the comments, and then the latest one doesn't quite go.
Like chats.
Let's get a Tonga. TK, I'm wasting my Tongan brother, New Zealand, and also George says Betty, and also we have got their Tonga to make, aka the Mate nation, to make it tough for the Kiwis. And also we have got their Kiwis going to tai the MMT. And also we have got, hello, George, can you meow right now?
No.
It doesn't seem like he wants to there.
Man, not going to work.
Also, hi, says Amelia. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're excited for this matchup, because at the end of the day, this is going to be a big old one that is taking place. What are you doing? Don't do nothing here. But now, the national anthem of Tonga just about to take place. And also, sad, says Betty. And also, it's me, Johnny Blaze, bro. Says Marco Vanabola. It is indeed. And I was like, why is he back again? Says Game Fella. I bribed him with Chit Chats. So he did decide to join me for this live stream. Awesome. And he also likes New Zealand. So it seemed like a perfect opportunity. Yeah. And also George smiling at Laddie. And this is Mark, and also New Zealand will win. And I'm like, oh, I think there are mostly Tongan supporters there.
So why is he back again? Yeah. We've got an issue with a cane.
And also the Sea Red. Yeah, it does look like there are quite a few Tongan supporters at Mount Smart Stadium for this matchup. And y'all. Cheers, Katie Dixon. Yeah, as well. But now we have got the New Zealand national anthem. Then we're about to get underway. First of all, though, we will go through the starting lineups.
Is there any New Zealand supporters in the
state? We've got a few. So looking through, first of all, at New Zealand side for this matchup, it is going to be Manu at number one. Then at a one wing, it is Mulitalo and Rapana out on the other. Then Pete Hiku, he'll be one to watch out for.
Yeah.
And the middle, Peter Hiku, and then also Brown and Hughes. I think I missed Nukuri in the middle as well. Tapini, Papali, Bromwich again. Double Bromwich there. Double Bromwich power possibly coming at us. And then Smith and Fisher Harris as the starting lineup for New Zealand. Key players for the Tongans here. I mean, you don't have to look too much further than the man at number 13, Jason Tamalolo. Like one. He enjoys a good old bash up. That sounded really bad, didn't it? No, I meant more like he enjoys a good old bash up, as in like if he gets to run straight at someone, he's probably going to make them possibly a bit sore. That one, but we have also got there in the chat, we have got in the New Zealand one, and also I'm seeing Tonga for the very first time, says Coding. I am as well. And also for George, says John. And then hello, Ori, and hello, everybody. Ori, the Murray name for George, says John there. And also we have got the I hope chat works better on my laptop and stuff. Y'all, says Nathan. Hope you guys are all doing well. But I should mention, this is actually the first ever live stream on the channel for the Kiwi Lad Sports since in the 1000. So we're actually a monetized channel now.
Might as well making money.
Well, yeah, I guess so. So anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Help support the cause, which is us. You know, he's just eating a whole pack of Chit Chats.
Not quite.
Those aren't cheap. Yes. Those are like $3 a pop. And I gave them to him thinking he'd have 3.
Two left. I'm going to have one right now.
Okay. And also hasn't tried to like Tomalolo to the ABs, or tried to lure maybe Tomalolo to the ABs around 2018 sometime. And also how strong is Tonga as a team in rugby. They're not too bad at rugby league, are they? They're
pretty good.
I mean, I know that they've beaten New Zealand in the past, which is all you need to know in terms of how good they could be for this matchup. But what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. There we go. Has worked out better for the chat now. And also nice and sunny in Vegas and Melbourne. Well, that one as well. And also, Georgia, I have a question for you, says Patty. I am curious to see where this one ends up going. But at the moment, I should mention, we are 5:21 p.m. They're always a little bit late, no matter the sport. Anytime there is a haka involved and also national anthems, I think they almost forget that they have them. So then they just end up getting a little bit more delayed. But now New Zealand about to do their haka. What's your score prediction for this game?
400-0.
Okay, to Tonga?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Tonga will win.
You think?
Mm.
Okay. Is that like a comfortable win or a slight win? What's your prediction there?
Slight win.
Slight win?
Comfortable win.
Okay, is it slight or comfortable?
Comfortable.
Comfortable. So you're thinking more than 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
25 plus.
25. And also we have got there, Hamish, do you share a chunk of monetized YouTube revenue to George and Isaac as partners when they appear on the streams? It does depend on the streams that we have, but money for chicken and whatnot.
I've never received anything.
I mean, that's a bit of a lie though, isn't it? Of course, we have had plenty of pizza days. Pudding, this man gets paid in chocolate mousse, is all I'm going to say. That, literally, if you were would you like money or mousse? He would pick the mousse every day of the week. Okay, the Kiwis have done their haka. And also, we have got there, does Hamish pay you for being here? I actually did have to offer money earlier on. I gave him the whole pack of chit-chats, but I'm probably going to have to give him more to be able to stay. He might leave at halftime unless you guys pay his wages for me, because I don't know whether I can afford him. Can I? What's your price? What amount of a donation would we have to get for you to stay for the second half?
Yeah, but the donation goes straight to you.
Yeah, but you will get the donation.
I'm not bribed, mate. I'm not bribed.
Shouts to bro a 12-piece KFC pack. That's true. I mean, when he was sick, I got him a couple. What were they? What are they called? Hershey's pies.
Yeah.
From Burger King and a KFC meal.
Also,
Nathan,
I wasn't even really meant to do the stream because I was like, I want to watch a movie when I go home. But I was like, I'll stay for the first half.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not a huge rugby league fan. I'm not.
Which is what you want to hear at the start of a rugby league match, of course.
But I am a sports fan.
Mm-hmm.
And Hamish and me have fun on stream. So I was like, I'll do the first half of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean, guys? So, yeah.
$30 and you stay for the second half?
Probably not, no.
50. No more than 50, surely. Come on.
What time does the game end?
The game, this one will start and it will end. It will be done by 7:30. You'll be home before dark. You won't have to.
It's dark now.
You won't have to worry about your bedtime.
It's like before dark. It's dark right now.
KFC as well, says Patty.
What do you think it is? Fucking summertime?
That's our first swear word since we were monetized.
Yeah, sorry, YouTube. They're like, what the?
We just approved you.
Yeah, calm down.
So Tonga.
Haka just looks the same as every other haka. That's insulting culture.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I look fired up, and also rugby league, very simple, short to play. I love it. A challenge accepted. Let's go. Says Nathan there as well. And heck yeah, Johnny Banana. Says Mark Roberts. Right, we are ready to rumble.
Yippee-ki-yay!
What did you say?
Yippee-ki-yay!
Oh, I thought you said you big hooker.
No.
Which he is.
Speaking of that.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Right, we're ready to go.
I just saw her. She stood out.
There are a lot of Tongan flags.
They are passionate about their sports.
Mm-hmm. And also culturally, Johnny. And there as well. Right, we're raring to go. Who do you think scoring the first try? I see that you threw your list on the floor. So who do you think's getting it? Ronald Mulitalo. Yeah. He's my pick. Grant Atkins in charge of this one, and also capital city of Tonga, or Auckland, capital of Tonga. Says Brent there, yeah. Very popular, and also the New Zealand flag from Graham, and big MMTs versus that Kiwi pack. Boom, boom. Marco Vonapola. I'm excited. I'm actually that's the thing. I wouldn't know half of these players if I saw their pictures, but I know that this is going to be an awesome matchup and always has that kind of physicality.
Yeah, man. Absolutely right. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom, pow.
Boom, boom, pow, pow, boom. I'm going to snap that.
And also, we get there, Ronald. I agree with you, Hamish. And as well, it says it was Robert and also Kingdom of Tonga, Auckland. Marco Vonapola with the Tongan flag. in the picture as well, but the Kiwis just warming up.
Training. Why are they training?
The thing is, you got to match physicality with the Tongans, which is not something that you see many people do.
What are they doing?
I believe so. So we're going to have this across our keyboard. Okay. And this is for you to also see.
I look at the team and I just go, that player there is pretty good.
And I was like, what did Hamish feed you, George? You're very hyper.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I gave him a Coke earlier on. I gave him a Chit Chat, and then he ate a whole pack of Chit Chats.
One left, actually. Thank you.
Okay, well, that makes up for the one you ate of my last pack. Yeah. And also, it could be an even contest. It certainly could be. And also, bros, this is a new channel. Pretty much the gist of it is this is the Kiwi Lads sport where we do more than just rugby and cricket. And it's also the tester channel if anything like copyright related comes up. It's kind of like our backup channel, but it is now up to 1,000 subscribers. It's now monetized. It just doesn't have the membership emoji, but everything else is pretty much the exact same. It's still us. And we are still going to be rearing to go for another match. Could you imagine playing the ABs or any ABs playing for the Kiwis? I mean, I know that they've mentioned about Caleb Clark, Geordie Barrett, Salisi Rayasi, although he's not an All Black yet, is he?
No.
Maybe they need to pouch him before it happens. And also makes sense now, and also loaded with Fizzy Pop. And also you're doing the other game after this, says Robert. We are not, mainly because if we could name 5 players in this game, we couldn't name a single soul in the next one. So pretty much that's why we're going to be doing this one. And then maybe the Curry Cup tonight, depending on who is at my house. But that will be me by myself. And Adi Xavier be a good league player. I think TJ Perenara as well. There's John there, but New Zealand versus Tonga. Only about 8 minutes late. We're ready to go for this matchup. And we are now underway for this game between New Zealand and Tonga, taken by Tonga just outside of their own in-goal area. And a big run forward from it would have been Whanua Blake.
Defense.
How long till we see our first scrap between these two sides? Good attack and run from Tamalolo. You know he's going to run it hard, don't you?
Yeah, I do know that. Yeah. Scrap.
Nicely taken down.
Fuck him up.
Trying to get up. One moment, we need to make sure that our scoreboard is updating.
Cheesy with the blonde hair. Yeah, it doesn't fit in, does he?
We'll go like that. We'll go like that. Okay. Scoreboard's going to be a bit weird at times, maybe.
Why?
Just go like that. There we go. We've fixed it. We'll go to right. Nicely taken by the Kiwis. I believe that was my man, the try scorer. Or I'm hoping it's the try scorer. All breaking the line very early there. Nice run. 1 minute through this game. Was that a loud gulp that I just heard?
No, I'm just...
Oh, that was aggressive from Tonga. Dangerous tackle.
Not very happy.
That's a penalty against...
He's not very happy, I believe about it was
Tupanua. And also, Cheese says he's Tongan from the waist down. Says it was Marco Vanapola and also Perenara as well. And also where I've got the New Zealand owns Tonga in rugby, says Rice. Although the last time we played them, I think they did all right, didn't they, Tonga?
Yeah. No, they've beaten us a few times.
Moses Sully making the tackle there on the Kiwi. Brendan Smith passes it across. It's a good attack and run. Couple extra meters for Tapine. I'm going to have to look at names for a start just early on. This is good attack and play from the Kiwis. It's going to be intercepted almost. It has been slapped down. Right, what do they decide here? It's certainly come off the hands of Tui Pelotu. Is it going to be a penalty or just a knock on?
I don't know. That Tongan player just...
What would you say, deliberate or not? I think he was just trying to make the tackle, really.
Didn't he have his hand out? Didn't he have his hand out to hit the ball?
And also New Zealand owns them in Tonga. And also, George can't wait, says Mark Robertson. Also, hi, says Mike. Welcome in, mate. You are doing well. It looks like New Zealand, they have got themselves the ball only about 15 metres out from the line now. Brandon Smith goes off short to Fisher Harris. Tied up by 3 players. Tomalolo involved, which we will see plenty of times for Tonga as he is one of their keys in the big forward department. Now backline movement looking like it's opening up here for the Kiwis.
On down.
Taking him down 10 metres out from the line, trying to recycle it quickly. It didn't look like it was quite coming though. It's good work from Penasuni. Natapene once again trying to go through. It's being crushed.
Indeed.
Best way of describing that one, but 3 metres out now. And now around the side, Brandon Smith picks himself up. Tries to get the little tiny dummy run. That used to be illegal back at high school, wasn't it? You weren't allowed to run as dummy.
No.
And this, of course, this is International League. You can do anything that you want, and he's on his back. Has he got his hand down, though? Jerome Hughes.
He's held up.
Jerome Hughes is held up in the air try. And the cheese, Brandon Smith, and also we have got there in the chat. Hashtag team Mate Ma'a as well, says Antonio. And also ran out of petrol come second half for the New Zealanders, says Nathan. So, yeah, that's why they've got to make sure that they really have a great first half. But the Kiwis, they've actually said that's a try.
Yeah.
They've claimed that one.
I don't know about that one. From what I saw, he never made contact with the ground.
So Jerome Hughes, they're saying when he rolled that way was just enough.
There's an arm underneath it. I'm telling you, man, these refs are bad at what they do.
Nice wee stutter step there. Okay, what we got now,
Not
this
down,
will show it.
Not down. There's an arm underneath that. It's not down. If that's down.
Oh, that's close.
I know, but look, there's an arm.
There is a hand.
They can't confidently say that it is definitely a try.
No, but they've decided that it is.
I mean, corruption. I'm telling you now, it's there. It's around us.
And also, Ronaldo is in number 2. Says Robert there.
Is that Cristiano?
Maybe. Oh, no, Ronaldo Mulitalo. Jerome Hughes. 1 try tonight. He's a happy man. Who does he play for in the NRL?
I have no idea.
Mata Uzi, it's a try and Messi number 1, says Nathan. Yeah, and the chat as well. But currently 5 minutes through this game, New Zealand with a 4-0 lead, just about to take on this kick. Try and make it a little bit closer to the 6. Yes, it is indeed. Has gone over. I'm just going to have a quick look at some odds for this one. Because
gambling is not good for you.
It's not. You want to give them the gamble responsibly little rant while I look at it.
Gamble the money that you can let go of, people. You have $20, gamble $20. You know what, mate? Gamble $20, gamble $20. You don't want to do $24 because you don't have $24, isn't it?
Okay, New Zealand are $1.15 favourites.
Be smart about the decisions. Okay,
I like it. It's got a good message behind it. You know, and Storm of the NRL, I believe.
I don't know why I don't work for the government in preventing gambling problems. You got $24. Spend $24. You got $30. Don't spend $30. You ain't got the money. You know what?
Our nice run forward from New Zealand. Fisher Harris gives them a bit of a shove as well. You really like saying that, don't you? It's from Queenstown. That night out has changed you.
It's from KSI.
Ah, I see.
I think. Yeah.
Now, Jesse Bromwich, the captain of the Kiwis, they'll be pretty happy with this early 6-0 lead now running through. It's Brandon Smith.
Should have passed it, white boy.
5.5 minutes through. They're making meters for fun here at the moment, New Zealand. It seems a little bit
53
easy.
meters gained. Dang.
Has won football under, Hamish, Mexico or Portugal has won football World Cup under Ronaldo and Messi. Well, Messi plays for Argentina. So I guess Portugal for Ronaldo, but I don't know whether or not he is. Has he won a World Cup? And my bad, Hamish. G'day, George. Greeting from Australia, mate. Nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Nathan's quite the donator on the main channel.
Is he?
He's a very generous bloke from Mel Vegas.
Yeah, Mel Vegas.
He does super stickers that just light up.
Light up the night sky. The Americans invading Iraq.
Oh, no. We have got George already thinking about party drinking. Also, wait, you watch Slow Ben, George. Yeah, that was Paddy Wagon. And also George out on the town. Queenstown, nice, bro. And where's the full rugby game, says Naya. It is on Sky Sport 4 here in New Zealand, but I believe they will have the highlights on maybe the NRL channel, possibly. Otherwise, and also, there's also you got a $20 bet, a $20. You got a pie, always blow on the pie.
Yeah.
Very good advice.
You got to do it what? You do it what? The pie going to blow on the pie. You know what?
Because that's the thing. A hot pie can ruin the whole experience.
Oh, it's going to be horrible.
Now, nice run forward from the Kiwis once again.
I've nearly crashed because I haven't blown on a hot pie.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly, you get PTSD from getting burnt by a pie because the heat that's in that pie is hotter than the Earth's core.
Nice run forward, almost through, nice inside ball. Now currently Dylan Brown, nice pass off. It was very flat, but it's going to be the try for Jordan Rapana.
He got $35. He'll have $35 now. What did you bet on? Are you allowed to say? Or?
I don't bet on anything. I just check the odds. I ain't got no money, mate. 7.5 minutes gone. It's another try for New Zealand. 2 tries, New Zealand, says Mike. And also, we have got Mark Loves New Zealand Lager, bro, in there as well. And also, we've got there too classy for the MMT. There's Marco Vanapola. And also, have you heard about Simon getting engaged? I did indeed. And also, why no suit? Your standards are dropping. Well, says Dale. Yeah, I mean, I was going to have to wear a Santa suit to try and convince George to stay. But luckily, I haven't got to that point. I'm going to have to take that bottle off you, aren't I?
No, it's fine.
It's very loud.
I'll just start playing with something else.
That
man.
is true. I
can't sit still and not, you know.
Do you want a ball?
No.
Got a little mini rugby ball somewhere that'll keep you busy. Also, Marco Vanapola prefers William Cody, eh? So that will be coming through the mic, I would think, Jordan.
You reckon?
Yeah. Now 8.5 minutes through.
I'm getting it taken off me.
Where's that mini rugby ball when you need it, eh? There it is. It's over there. Do you think you can reach it?
Mm-mm.
About to kick this one. Rapana grab the microphone. One's gone over. Now after 9 minutes, it's now sitting 12-0 to New Zealand. And WTF is this? It's currently 2 lads hanging out, I guess you could say. And either we have that bottle slap.
Milicioni Moala.
And also, good evening, guys. I hope everything's going well. But please, what time for Samoa and Cook Island, says Donovan. So the next game, it is going to be at, I believe it's 7:20. Or it might be at 7:40, in fact, might be the next game. What happened, Tonga, says Lupe. Exactly right. Like, I did not expect this to be sitting the way that it is. Like, Tonga have got a strong side here. It just hasn't, like, to be fair, they haven't had the ball.
No.
Which is really tricky for them. But as soon as they get the ball, I think we're going to see a try from the Tongans. Nice tackle made on Kiwi number 8, Jesse Bromwich, the captain, the skipper, trying to steer the ship in the right direction for the Kiwis. And I mean, the World Cup just around the corner. Perhaps he might be steering the ship for that one. I think says Donovan, no worries at all, mate.
You know lots of stuff, don't you?
Thanks, mate. It also come on MMT Dokos. Now Fisher Harris passes it across. Nice bit of stepping
going
on there.
Fisher Harris. What a name. Oh, cheers.
Got the mini rugby ball. Keep him entertained. Fisher Harris now. Going down 40 metres out. Now Smith passes back across to the try scorer, Jerome Hughes.
Just hey, here you go, mate. I reckon that really baffled the defence, that one there, did that 1-2 cut.
Plus 64 metres for the Kiwis. It's pretty impressive. Now it's gone high. There's a lot of pressure on Tonga. It's gone back, and it is now going to be in the hands of the Tongans. That looked a little high.
Yeah, watch the tackles here, lads.
Someone's lost their boot.
Oh, no.
And it is the man who is going to be rolling that ball back. Now Tonga have this ball.
What's his name? That guy's name, what's his name?
I believe it was Whanua Blake.
Oh.
Good run. Oh, good low shot there, though. Looked like Bromwich lost his footing a little bit there, and also we've got the other Kiwis. And also games also on KO and Foxtel. And Foxtel in Australia, and also with his weird faces and noises. He does do quite a few of those. That is for sure, but currently Tonga driving up 35 metres out for Noah Blake. Now having a good old run forward. 32 metres the Tongans have gained there. The running metres almost 3 times in favour of the Kiwis. There's a lot of pressure here. 5th and final. They do have to kick this one. They do just that. A Moni, nice kick downfield. Taken by New Zealand, and now they're looking to link up. Post contact meters 80 for New Zealand as well over Tonga, who have 38. Nice step through.
Tackle.
It's a great tackle made by Tupuinia.
You sure?
I said it like a question, but I think it's relatively close. I do get some of these names slightly wrong. Rapana, they're talking about how prominent he's been in the early stages. A nice big fin from Ronaldo, a Mulitalo there, and also the Tonga are still celebrating Matariki. And George has a great laugh, very giggly. Says Betty Wigan. Now pass back to Jerome Hughes.
Here we go.
One more on the outside. This is looking like it's going to be dangerous for the New Zealand once again.
Doing it.
I feel like I'm watching the Melbourne Storm demolish the Warriors. Except we're on the other side of the victory at this stage. Kicked him behind, nothing going there for the Kiwis. Now a step, Jerome Hughes able to drag down. And it was Sione Carlton. Katoa, I think it is.
No.
And I was like, Mark drinks a 24 carver pack. Oh, you guys going back again? These two had a full-on rivalry for like a full hour in another one. It's going back and forth.
Punches holes in walls. Coro Marky, settle down, Matua.
Now, just out from their own 30-metre line here, Tonga. 12 minutes into this game. It's been flying by.
Yeah.
Now passes back across. I'm looking out for the man. And number 13,
Defense.
Jason Tamalolo.
Mark. It's the same comment.
Passes back. It's going to be fifth and final once again, having to use it all.
Damn,
Smashed
son.
hard there in the tackle by Stags. That one goes into touch. New Zealand willing to see it to the touchline. And who are the try scorers so far? So we have seen Jerome Hughes score one, and then the other try was Jordan Rapana, who's also got 2 from 2 so far throughout the earlier stages.
Oh, thank you for just sitting there for the day off. Oh, so Malarica's mission. Oh, I love you. Cheers, JC. Ja. Jacinda Radoon.
Now, Brandon
Clark.
Smith.
Clark, thank you, Clark.
Passes back across. And also we have got there by Johnny Banham and also, hey, George, how's it, big boy?
Yeah, it's going okay.
Interception.
Go down.
And now it is going to be Tamalolo.
The only guy that I know.
That all rhymes, though. And so does that. We just keep going. 0 now for Tonga. This is a great attacking opportunity. Trying to slip through only 10 metres out. Jerome Hughes having to make the tackle there. Tonga now looking like they're on the front foot. Passes back across. Is there a try coming right now for the flying Tongans? Nice offload. So sitting about 20 metres out now. It's starting to look like there could be a draw and pass on. It's a great tackle made, but they find the offload once again. Now Joseph Manu.
Smack him up, G.
5 metres out and still with 3 more phases to play, plus the kick coming up for Tonga. If they don't score now, I would be pretty surprised, but they are running sideways, so I also wouldn't be, because that was not the best run ever from Takiaho. But they've still got time. That is the thing. Jerome Hughes and Jordan Rapana as well. Nice backline. This has got to be a try for Tonga.
Well done.
And it is as well. And it will be Sione Katoa who does manage to score a Tonga back in the game. And also we have got there, what is everyone's thoughts about the halftime score? From what I've seen from Tonga, as soon as they get the ball, they look dangerous, but it's just the fact that the New Zealand side have had more of the ball in the early stages.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd say difference of like maybe 6 at halftime. But that's a brilliant one for Tonga. And look at the way that the crowd have erupted. I think that 94% of this crowd is Tonga. And that's a mistake, unfortunately, from the skipper, which then led to Tonga being able to put a few phases together. Some great post-contact meters as well from Tamalolo. And then the ball on the outside. And Katoa.
Post-contact meters is extremely important. Generally in life. You know? In life in general. You know? Post-contact meters.
Can you give me an example of a post-contact meter situation?
At dinner with your girlfriend and you're there and your father-in-law's there and he goes, what's your goal? Post-contact meter, sir. He goes, what's that supposed to mean? Anything. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going, sir. You gave it a potato out of the bowl. Get those post-contact meters, man. Eat that potato. Pull it out the next day. Those are the meters, man. Keep going.
To be fair, you do need post-contact meters when eating, because when you think about it, your intestines are a few meters long. And you do need those post-contact meters or else you're constipated.
He will understand. Listen, he will get it. He'll go, I understand where you're coming from. You can't just eat one and not pull it out. You got to get the post-contact meters, man.
There you go. If we've ever learned anything today, let's get plenty of fibre, I guess. So help with post-contact. And also, are there any people living in Tonga? Since they are all in New Zealand. I mean, at the end of the day, it looks like they've certainly turned up for Mount Smart Stadium for this matchup. Kick from the touchline. Struck it nicely and it's gone over. So now the score will be 12 points to New Zealand and 6 to Tonga. So Sione Katoa scoring the first try of the match for Tonga. Already 2 tries scored.
Spat on the ground.
That's all right.
Come on.
You're allowed to.
Disgusting. Mate Ma'a Tonga. That's their name? Mate Ma'a Tonga.
I don't know whether or not that's how it's pronounced.
That's what I said. Welcome to High Pie. I don't speak Tongan.
Please deport me, is what someone put on a sign. Interesting.
Send you back to Australia.
Right, New Zealand about to kick this one off. And that was really Tonga's first attacking opportunity. They made the most of it.
That's right.
Pick downfield. Oh, he hasn't
tried to
quite...
catch the ball with his feet. It doesn't work.
No.
He didn't get those post-contact meters.
No, the toes aren't quite as nimble. And also we have got there Mate Ma'a Tonga says it was Ayon or Owen it might be there. And also I'm at Keelan's house says Ollie Wilson. That's a great run forward. Offload as well from Tonga. And now I'm starting to think that the Kiwis might have to be careful because Christian Tuipoloto making a few extra meters there.
You just got to get into the rhythm of it, my boys from Tonga. You know what I mean? I'm with them every day of the year, every year of the
every year of the day. No.
Every year of the decade, every decade of the century.
Okay, what's the next one up?
I don't know. Is there another, what's more than a century?
I think it's a millennium, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Now Tonga 30 meters out, put on a high boot up, waiting for it to come down, taken nicely, and now New Zealand. That's a great run from Joseph Manu.
Wow.
And also we got there again. Say hi to them, George. Sees Ollie there, and also we have got there the Tongan flags from winning, and also New Zealand flags from pink shirt.
Hello, Keelan. You well?
New Zealand once again trying to attack it as Rapana, the try scorer from earlier on. 5 offloads already for Tonga, so it seems like they want to keep this ball alive. Phase after phase.
Of course they do.
And just make as many meters as possible. And also New Zealand says Suresh. And also let's go all Kiwis. Nice ball off. Brilliant run from Fisher Harris. And he might be able to link up. He might not need to. He's still going, Fisher Harris.
Where was the support? Where was it?
I mean, I don't know, but that was spectacular work. 2 meters short of the line. Tries to head down just short once again. That is 5th and final. And that will be another set of 6, I believe they have set.
Tongans are tired. Tired Tongans.
Fisher Harris literally just spammed on the easiest difficulty. No, sorry, it is a set of 6 for Tonga. But, yeah, he literally spammed like step, fin, you know, like us on Rugby League on the easiest difficulty, which we tell people was the hardest difficulty because we're terrible at the game. Like, we just say, look what we can do on the hardest difficulty, and no one buys it. Now running forward. For Tonga, 20 meters out from their own line, RIP, Auckland City, Dong Community. And also, we've got New Zealand wins, RIP Tonga celebrating too early. Here's Reach there. Oh, nice run forward. Trying to keep it alive. Havili passes it off. Good low tackle made on Kolamatangi. See, the good news is from doing the union, a lot of these names match up. So it kind of helps with the pronunciations.
Incest, isn't
it? No, not quite. Nicely tackled
the game's
there.
frozen because we can't watch it.
See the winning pin in there.
All day, cuz. Winning pinning.
19 minutes into this matchup. New Zealand once again have themselves another attacking opportunity. That's the thing. Normally 19 minutes in, you wouldn't have seen 3 tries scored. Oh, is that going to be 6 more? Nope, he was just rolling. So they've said get on with it. Rapana now.
The job.
Once again, going to be taken down. In fact, he was able to keep his feet underneath him. Now the Kiwis once again attacking nicely. It's going to be the number 8.
I was like, I don't belong here, but anyway, carry on.
Andrew Smith, that's not his name. It's Brendan Smith. In fact, it's Brandon Smith. I'm just making it up as we go.
I'm tired.
Hey? How have you lost your sugar high from eating a whole pack of biscuits already? It's a nice game from Jerome Hughes. Sets up nicely taken.
Did you say Joe Rogan?
No, Jerome Hughes. We've a lot to doing nicely in Tonga all day. And there as well. But do let us know, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think will be the next try scorer? Also, if you are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We have got plenty more that we are going to be doing on the channel for league. And also, just in general, we've got so many sports coming up, don't we?
Absolutely.
Nice. Good. Oh, that looked aggressive.
That was called the Neck Snapper 19.
Yeah, the Neck Snapper 19. And luckily, Cola has got back up.
Coca-Cola?
No, just Cola.
God, my conch is good.
It is. It's something you would never see anywhere else. You know? Whoa, he's gone. Nicely taken down the middle now for New Zealand once again. It will be Joseph Manu. Good tackle on him. 40 out from the Kiwi line now. Tonga, there's a couple men with hands on hips. It's not what you want this early on in the matchup, but it's been a fast-paced encounter. Both of these sides really physical, bringing everything. Brandon Smith off to Fisher Harris now. Done nicely. He's going to be crushed.
Bang, bang.
I like how you were trying to line it up, but it wasn't quite there.
Thing there. It's not bang, bang.
Jerome Hughes.
Bang,
passes off now. I believe it is actually a substitution that they've already made New Zealand for.
So this
Moses
is when we
Leota.
have to look at our thing.
Moses Leota out there, but now it's going to be a nice run forward. Yeah, for New Zealand once again. Joseph Manu, the ball's been dropped, but I believe they have said it's gone backwards. So now Jerome Hughes once again finding the offload. This is looking dangerous. The little grubber might not have been the best choice there. And Tuipolotu able to clean it up. And also Samoa plays Papua New Guinea next game, says Robert. They do indeed. And also Kiwis running the horses. And also, come on, Kiwi, let it rip. Tonga got this ball back 21 metres out from their own line. That's a lie. It's 21 minutes into this game, about 10 metres out, and it's a big shot on Christian Tuipolotu by Fisher Harris. That was a big sentence. Now offload it back across to the try scorer. What commentary is? Wouldn't be the same if we...
Just sit there. Oh, you got the ball.
Bromwich, he went off the field for Leota, that is who it was. And also, anyway, to watch these games from the States. Oh, okay, United States. Unfortunately, I wish there was more option for rugby league in the US. Have you got a VPN available, Watts? Out of curiosity, because if you do, I believe Foxtel might be your best bet. And also, we have got there, do you got Fox Sport? And also, we have got there, mate, Mate Ma'a Kiwi, and also go Mate Ma'a. There's Melee there. Nice run forward once again from Nuikori. I think the interchanges are going to be such a crucial point for both of these sides throughout this matchup. Because at the end of the day...
Tired sitting here. How many minutes are in a half?
40. That one, and also any real live stream sites. Unfortunately, only really Foxtel. And I'll say, America is F-all, says Moai. Yeah, they really don't have that many options, which sucks because there are people who follow it.
Something happened
in the US.
Everyone's angry. Fight.
Okay, go
fight
10 quickly.
Death.
No, maybe not a fight to the death yet. We're only 23 minutes in.
Can't it be like hockey?
No, they've only got 4 interchanges, mate. We want to keep people alive.
Nah, fight to the death's not fun, isn't it?
Is it? And also people in Tonga are going crazy, says Melee there.
Are you in Tonga, Melee?
Do let us know. And also...
Don't side with the Chinese. Don't do it, man.
I mean, it's an interesting one for a live streamer.
Yeah,
I was just checking the odds again.
I know the geopolitical standards of the world, Hamish.
Yeah.
And China's trying to invade Tonga.
I haven't heard that. And also the stream site, pretty much Foxtel's your best bet. If you got one in Kiakaha, you got this. There's Nathan there as well. And also we're going to nice Tonga. There's Nathan there as well. Drinks getting run out onto the field.
The lads are tired. He's got a mullet. He'll be getting woman. The front centre. Unlike that bald-headed dude right here.
Some bald guys get a lot of women.
Yeah, Johnny Sims, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
So you're gonna
okay, I think they're taking on the penalty here for New Zealand. Aussie's right, China are all up in Tonga. Says what's there. And also we've got them ninjas that are fit. Wait for it. Says Mohai. Now ready to line up this kick with Rapana. He's been able to get 2 from 2 so far throughout this game. I should mention, but anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe.
Yeah.
It's hugely appreciated. We have recently brought up 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and we are
Imagine if it's down to 999.
That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
YouTube doesn't take away your monetization, do they?
I don't know. Surely not.
Once you've got it, you can go down to like 100 subs. Or...
That one's gone over, and now New Zealand leading this match 14 points to 6. So that might be a very useful couple points.
Yeah.
With the way that Tonga are going. And Tonga all day says winning, and also we have there. Cheers. There's Mohai in there as well. Right.
Little group of New Zealanders there.
Prediction.
That guy there is not wanting to be there. He's like, this is shit.
He kind of looks like that commentator from The Crowd Is Wild.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name, though. But
he kind of looks like that school teacher from the British TV show.
That's very generic.
Yeah.
As in, like, Greg Davis?
Yeah.
From the
like
In-Betweeners?
Greg Davis. Yeah, he looked like him.
I like how all you said was that, and I somehow worked out.
I didn't know his name.
Yeah, that's all right. Another
that
run
ghost
forward.
step was extremely effective.
Kenneth
I
Bromwich
don't think he could have gotten
Just
as far
out.
as he did.
making a move again.
So
thought
you come
you-
around here often? Or?
It's my house, so yeah.
No, it's not anymore. I
Ah.
just purchased it.
Did you? Do I still get to live here?
No, you're
Ah.
leaving soon.
Brandon Smith off to Fisher Harris. That's a great run forward from the youngster Moses Leota. Now Smith around the side. Once again, taken down and about 30 metres out from the line now for New Zealand.
A donation blocked.
Hmm?
Donation blocked. Is that?
No,
you?
I think he's adding that in himself.
Oh,
And I'm watching the game in my on my tree top, 14 to the 6 to the Kiwis.
on your
Says
tree.
Spider-Meek.
You're
I
in
mean-
a tree.
I guess if your tree has better Wi-Fi than on
Yeah.
the ground.
Why are you in a tree? It's
Why not?
cold, man.
Mm.
Although if you're in the North Island, it's like summertime. So.
And rugby is starting to get big in the States, says Watts. So is rugby league the same as rugby union over there, Watts, in terms of picking up that kind of momentum? Because I know with the MLR and also with the World Cup in 2031 now going to be taking place from the US, I feel like it's quite a handy one for being able to grow the game. Because that's the thing, America, the good thing is when America want to commit to something, they commit well and truly. If that makes sense. Like if they want to be good at something, they will keep on putting money into it until they're good at it.
Yeah.
That's going to be nicely taken. And also we have got Loho in there as well. Says Messi, I'm being a little bit cautious with what I'm reading out just in case something is offensive, but it might not be. And also the US have some amazing athletes. Those guys could become a huge force to be reckoned with in rugby. There's Marco Vunipola.
Massive force.
And no, says Simon Fafita.
The Japanese and the French will have all their players taken off them by the Americans.
Really?
Yeah.
Now charging forward. Nice run from it was Nakori. Up to the halfway line now for New Zealand. Joseph Manu trying to go through once again. Quite a few extra meters. Uh-oh, you've dropped your balls. Don't worry, mate. It's supposed to happen.
We still die for Tonga.
Jerome Hughes puts it high, and it looks like it's
Up to you,
going
innit?
just a couple meters out. Tuipulotu takes it nicely. Christian Tuipulotu it was.
Nicely, Christian.
Taken nicely. And also we have got there, win or lose, we still die for Tonga. And also if only we had the experience.
I'm not
There's
going to
Mishi
die
there.
for Tonga.
Or Missy, sorry. And there, 28 minutes into this game, second phase. Tonga sitting on currently now, looking to pass it back on the inside. Attacking run once again from Kalamatangi. Looks like he might have gotten an eye poke in the process. He looked like he was a bit disorientated, I guess is the best way of putting it. And also at the moment, Tatolo
It's
raining.
raining.
That'll be why he was disorientated, because he's got water in the
You can
eyes.
tell it's raining from.
No, but that kind of makes sense now that he's dropped that. But New Zealand still out back. Rapana in the foot race. He's going to get caught. He's got to offload. He's got to offload.
What
He
is
did an
he
offload.
doing?
And
He's
got
like, why didn't I offload?
Okay, he's got someone in the bin for 10 minutes, but surely you pass that, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, try saving tackle. Tuipulotu's going to go to the bin for 10 minutes. But, like,
What happened?
was this not an easy offload
Why is someone getting sent off?
for sliding into him on the ground?
Oh, I don't know
Hmm.
if that's.
See, for me, you got to offload that every day of the week,
Yeah.
don't you? It was wide open. Rapane, it might have cost him the try for his team. They'd have to hope that they do get themselves over the line at least
Rain
once
is
now for this yellow card.
falling.
And also, we have got the, if everyone doesn't know already in the US, doesn't make a lot of money from it, they won't fund it. And there as well, says Watson, also NRL taking games to New York and Colorado. And there's also the G says Petty Air getting a yellow card for Tonga, and it will pretty much be to halftime. They will be off the field. I'd run forward from Kieran Foran. That's a lie. It was actually Joseph Tapeni. Now that's a big man. And that was actually Asafa Solomona. Jeez, he's a big unit. Has he got a doorway that's extra sized? Look at the
You'll
size
need
of
more
him.
than one.
Wait for him. Wait till you see him again.
See
Look
that
at the
one?
size
Isn't
of that geezer.
Geordie.
He's massive.
Rest in peace to the Tongans taking them on.
Oh, well, they didn't give him
Here
the
we
ball
go.
now.
He's going to get the ball
That
now.
one cut out pass. Taken nicely for the
Whoa.
corner, and I believe it might have been the try for Ronaldo. Was a Molitalo. I forgot how to say his last name, and also the great party. And there as well, and he's Tongan. Yes, it was Nathan. Nicely done
Was he?
by New Zealand to get themselves the
Who's
third try of the match there.
Who's Todd?
Maybe that massive guy.
Yeah, not Todd.
Nelson Asafo Solemona. And also played lock number 8 for Wellington High School. He came from a rugby background. Ah, I see. He's a bloody big boy. I can see why he was lock.
Yeah, it's a try.
I feel like it's the perfect spot to put him as well. When you got that option in the lock.
They don't get used as a lock. They don't do anything.
No, but that's why he was a
high
lock
school.
for like high school. Yeah. He was big
It's a
boy.
try every day of the year.
It is. Even on a leap year.
Yeah.
You know? And I'd love to see Big Nelson in an AB's jersey. Imagine him at the back of the scrum as well. Says Marco Vanapola. Yeah, it would be pretty brutal for whoever he comes up against.
That's my arm.
There's a big yawn. And also Tonga, nice. And also he's like 2 meters tall, 130 30 kgs. What an effing unit. He doesn't look small, does he? Like around the other boys who are also big.
Around the blokes.
Yep, there he is.
Yeah.
He doesn't look 130, but he's probably 130 of like muscle and size. That's pissing down. We didn't expect anything less, though, for a game of rugby league, did we? It always pisses down.
Is it?
Yeah. Muy bueno, Ronaldo. And Tonga is not trying, says TSM. And yeah, with one man disadvantage as well, it's going to make it very tricky for the next 8 minutes or so. Now, Jordan Rapana, you'd have to say they got the try that they should have had when he should have offloaded.
Yeah.
So it's worked out for them in the end, but now it's a harder kick for himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's going to get it, though.
You reckon?
Yeah, I
Put
feel
money
like...
on it, $50?
Yeah, all right. Oh, jeez.
So I
Gone
thought,
over.
I thought he was going to get it.
No, you said that he wasn't going to.
No, I said, oh, you reckon?
Yeah. But, like, do I get money? Or do
No, we need to find money somewhere because we both get money.
Oh, there we have got there. Congratulations on making the England squad, Marco Vanapola. And as I says, Nathan, so since we are getting close to the second half, is there any amount of money that I can convince you to stay for the second?
No.
If we get like a
I'm going to fall asleep, man.
$20 donation? 30?
$200?
200. 30. 30.
Oh, Katie's losing his
30
shit with someone.
I was playing New Zealand versus Norway at 3 a.m. tomorrow. That is quite early, isn't it? I think that's a women's game as well. I'm not wrong, but we will see how we're going. We might end up being asleep. Possibly. Now passing it back across. It is the big man now charging forward. Asafo Solomona. Scared having another run. And also for tomorrow. So here's Mark. Now passing back across. Nicely done by New Zealand. And they're just making the meters, aren't they?
I feel like it's a
Just
big lead they got there.
making-
It's a 3 tries. They're going to need to get it.
Yeah.
See you later.
Now,
Good bloke, him.
33. Yeah, I don't mind him.
It's your dad, so you
Yeah.
know. You better like the guy.
Yeah.
I feel like get rinsed at the TNC.
Jeez. Joseph Manu. Couple more meters. What
Give
was that?
us a donation, guys, who think my commentary is just 6 steps in front of Hamish's.
Yeah. Jerome Hughes puts it high. Waiting for it to come down. What goes up must come down. And now, he's slippery.
He's just slipped on his ass.
He's just gone into touch, unfortunately. We
Take
have
your
Peter
time,
Hiku. One of the
boys.
first times I've seen him touch the ball.
Take your time. You're 20 points to 60 here. There's no need to beat them by 800 points now. It's for the first half.
And I was like, yes, me and my brother, I'll get told feast on all the leftover food the English lads don't scoff down. There's Marco Vanapola. Very true.
Grant's making English squad. You're playing for England, are you?
Yeah, Marco Vanapola.
I thought you were quite shit these days.
Currently 3 penalties in this speech freedom police.
At the end of the day, it is a rugby live stream. So let's only talk about China invading Tonga.
Oh, no. Balls, says Short Schlong.
Balls! Mark denied.
Also, where's the game being held? It is at Mount Smart Stadium at the moment. And also, we have got their balls. Really, do they, Short Schlong? Sounds like you got a bit more experience than we do in that department. But at the end of the day, I mean, have you heard of mountain oysters? Probably
He
have.
would have.
He
He would
would've.
have, because I can't see why he wouldn't.
Mm.
You know?
People love balls.
Mm.
Without a ball, this game wouldn't be taking place either, would it? Now it's going to be sitting up for the big
That
man
big
once
guy.
again.
Looks like that wrestler.
The Rock.
No, the other one.
The
I don't know.
what other wrestlers are there that are ball? Goldberg?
I don't know.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Oh, yeah, it might be him.
Maybe.
Stone
It also games being
Cold.
played Capital of Tonga, Auckland City. Yeah, Mount Smart Stadium currently. That'll be wet on the back, won't it? He's had his jersey taken up.
Horrible.
Now trying to step his way through once again. And also go Tonga. And there's
Go
Jamie.
to.
Yeah, that's the Tongan flag. It just comes through as the little
Oh.
like shortened thing. That's going to be a nice offload once again. Asafo Solomona. I want to find his offload 35 minutes through. I don't even know if this channel can get donations.
Oh, damn. What if you have a membership for this channel and the other channel?
I don't think I would because it would be charging people twice.
Yeah, but that's what.
Sheep's balls, they are indeed. And also look at all the thousands in the crowd dressed in red.
What?
There's Marco there.
Marco Vanapola, you certainly know a lot about culture, man. Where is Marco Vanapola from?
The Waikato.
But is he born in New Zealand?
I think so.
So he's a New Zealander.
Mhm.
He's a Maori. No, he's not.
Pork balls as well. I haven't actually tried pork balls. If you had said any other animal, I would have been able to help you out. But unfortunately, pork's the one that I say, right, that's where my line is drawn. Get that pig's nuts out of my face.
Oh, you're such a man.
You know? Everything else, though, it's up for interpretation. Looks like they want to take a quick tap now for Tonga.
Right, straight
Possibly
to-
another penalty. Time, Jason Tamalolo. He's looking angry at the moment. It's
Yeah, he
absolutely
is
bucketing
angry.
down.
He's just angry, man.
And also, we have got Akatai as well, says Milame. And also, we have got there, come on, Tokos, says Antonio. And also, let us know when you and Billy are in Oz. Bring the whole shots. I got you, says Nathan. And also, we've got the Johnny Big Mad at Kaletahi. Hanging on to this one currently now, New Zealand. Just kidding. It's in the hands of Tonga. They're going to be going for the attack once again. This is how the last try came about, although that time it slips through the hands. And also we have got their hashtag Porks Balls deserves some love.
No.
I mean, they do, but normally you need a female pig, which is called a
female pig.
Yeah.
What is a female pig called? Why do I know what this is?
Oh, you're a farmer, aren't you?
No, I don't farm pigs. What is? Why would I know what a female? What is it? Like an oink oink or something?
An oink oink. The good old oink oink. I think
Damn.
Tonga got 2. No, that's 2 minutes left on the yellow card. What's the difference between union and league? Just getting into rugby says, I guess the
One's
biggest
great,
difference.
one's not so great.
The biggest difference I would say is one's based off kind of phase play, and then the other's based off sets of phases. That was a terrible way of
One's
describing
literally
it.
just guys running at each other that can't stand in front of each other, and one's literally guys strategically playing this game.
So one's got rucks where you do have to work in the breakdown, and the other one is more of like a
One's
six
full of women.
6 phases, and then after that, you do end up attacking. That was close to the line once again. Peter Hiku and close. He's just trying to reset it, but he keeps on getting taken back down to the ground now, passing it back across field. Jerome Hughes goes off to Brandon Smith. Now waiting for it back line. Looking nice here. The Kiwis have got numbers if they can find the right pass. He has decided to try and run straight over the top, though. Kenneth Browich has gone wrong for him. Piglets. And as well, says Spider-Man, and also the whole Tonga squad has gout. That's why they are losing, says Warrior Q. It's a decent shout, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am from the minimum Waikato Tuka. Yeah, but you're not though, are you? You're now living in a nice, fancy little English town.
No, he's oh,
You know?
well, I guess, yeah, that's a good point. Right, Tuipulotu back out on the field.
Drinking your cups of tea with your scones.
45 seconds left now in the first half, and I feel like I'm going to have to pay you 30 to keep you here.
I'm
aren't I?
tired, man.
I think if I gave you a trumpet at halftime,
No way.
would that work?
No.
I was like, how can I see the rugby? Says Talina. So the best bet is if you've got a VPN, you can check out Foxtel in Australia. It's also on KO and Sky Sport. Unfortunately, other than that, there aren't really any free alternatives, sadly. What's up? Read this. Says Nettie there. Welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. Now, only 15 seconds left, so I believe this will be the last attack and run that we see from the Kiwis in this half, although he might get back up to his feet, does he? Just enough time. One last phase. New Zealand, what can they do? You don't want to risk too much here. That's not the best pass, but it's worked out now. Backline movement starting to open up here for New Zealand. That was a rough pass, and it's going to be the knock-on, and that is half-time. And thank you, says Delaney. No worries at all.
No.
And I was like, come on, Tonga. Stop horsing around. And also said he is going to show that is a lie. And also Johnny does his dancing at the gentleman's bar, says Mark. And show us the TT and the rugby will be revealed. Oh, no. Half-time, 20 points to 6 now. In this matchup between New Zealand
and
Tonga. Will you at least stay for like half-time just because or else I'll get bored, won't I? I'll be like all by myself. You know, okay. You're going to stay, aren't you? And that gives us time to try and raise your $30 wage. Anyone who hasn't already, be sure to see if that button works because I don't actually know if it does because I haven't tried it yet. And also, what's the difference between union and league? Someone asks, says I2. So pretty much,
damn!
I guess union, you're looking at more along the lines of slightly more work in the ruck and also different point scoring system, and you are allowed to hold the ball for more than 6 phases, whereas league, you're only allowed to hold it for 6, and it's more built off being able to throw 13 men forward as far as you can and then give themselves as much territory, I guess you could say, whereas rugby union, would you argue it's more about possession than territory, but then a little bit of a mixture of both, whereas in league, you want more territory, but then you also want possession, so it's a bit tricky, isn't it? That one as well. And also, we have got how you guys doing? We're doing very well. George is coming down from a sugar high.
Yeah.
Because I gave him a high for sugar.
One you interviewed? Is that him?
No. That was the good thing I'm Samoan. Let's go, Toa. And there's Johnny J's from Papatoe or Papatoto Plaza working them streets. Says Mark, do you actually want a trumpet?
We're fucking leaving have the trumpet. Is it a vegan trumpet?
Probably.
No.
I think there's mint trumpets in there as well.
I don't want a vegan trumpet.
And Amish, what is 666? It's a number. And also, we'll get the Ken show it on here, please. I wish I could, but as soon as we show any match footage or audio, they take you straight off YouTube.
Comes for ass.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate because if there was any way of getting away with showing it, I would do it.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
They just, they get you straight away. I do see that Japan have just scored early in their game up against Uruguay, which is an interesting game. Yeah, Japan, they're not doing too bad. And also, mad love for my tacos, though. There's Warrior Q, and also we have got their
mad love G.
And we'll perform later on tonight for the players. There's Marco on the ball. You guys really don't like each other, do you? Where did it come about from? Like, where was the first message?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Created...
Tommy Banhammer. What's going on here, guys? Talk to us about it.
And also, Tonga says Nettie there. He will the second half. He will not, Paddy, for the second half of this one. But, yeah. I could give you like $2 to stay for a few minutes. You're like a coin slot. I just got to keep on putting money in.
No.
No?
I'm going to take a pill on your lawn if that's all right when I leave.
I mean, you could, but just clean it up, eh?
No, probably not.
No. One moment. I'm just going like this. And thanks for explaining that. It says fire 2. No worries at all. Hopefully I explained it not too badly. I feel like it was probably a little bit rough. For the X Nation, and also we have got the SK. We don't want to see MMT get DDT by the Kiwis as well.
Fuck off. It's 20 cents, you cheap ass. I'm going to put $2 in. It's 20 cents. God damn it.
That's not really a reaction the magician wants, is it? You try and pull one out.
On this road, there's no brakes, there's nowhere to hide. Just domination.
As well. So second half, who do you think's really going to step up? I'll be honest, we didn't really see a lot of Tamalolo.
Well, domination. That's funny.
Is it? Jordan Rapana, I think, is probably going to go all right in the second half as well, mainly because he's not passing the ball, so it's easier to go all right, isn't it?
So, It's not okay.
And I was like, let's go Tonga, says Tessa, and also Octopus Clamp, and I'm from California. What can I watch it on, says Filioni. Oh, okay, so USA, I know there's really sadly limited options, but I don't know whether or not you can watch it live, but you might be able to see it on a replay, unless you've got a VPN that can get you into Australia. If you've got a VPN, check out Foxtel with that VPN on for Australia, and you should be good to go. Is that Adam Blair, is it?
Yeah. Who's that?
Honey, I think her name is. I think that's what they call it.
Oh,
So we have got Too Much Tonga, Half-Eye Cover, and also we've got that Sky TV, says Tessa. Yeah, it is on Sky Sport 4 here in New Zealand. You're really smacking the daylights out of that rugby
Yeah,
ball, aren't you?
man. I'm going to go home and leave comments on BKR streamers.
No.
Yeah, shit, mate.
You want to stay for the first, 10 minutes?
Nah.
Of the second half?
Nah. Because I know what will happen. I'll stay for the first 10. You'll go, 2 more minutes. So I'll stay for 2 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And, I can't be a foot.
If I play you a beautiful song on the guitar,
That's going to make me lose quicker. Leave quicker.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll give me heartburn, mate.
Yeah.
But
What's it called? So it is Foxtel for that one.
Foxtels, everyone.
In South Auckland, Tonga. And as Lowell George says, Patty. Yeah. What if you donate 30?
I'm sick.
What if you donate 30, right?
Yeah.
And then you stay.
Yeah.
And then that's good. Oh no, I'm gonna have to reach down there now. Sorry, no, I can't reach that. I can't get it without looking really bad. I wouldn't mind no, that's the one I've got. Yeah, the one that I haven't got. Yep, that's the one.
World domination. Guys,
Foxtel.
I'm not serious
And
about
there
this.
as well. And also we have got there, let's go. And as says Nitty, currently the Kiwis, they aren't going too bad. 20 points to 6.
Marco Villapol
As we currently
straight
sit.
facts up in here, man. He's
Fisher
speaking
Harris.
straight facts.
He had a very good run earlier on.
Boxing match between me and BKR.
Cheese said he's Tongan from the wrist down, says Marco.
Whoop, whoop.
So is that like the hand? Oh no,
World domination.
the waist down, not the wrist down. And also we got the reach down there. You know what to grab with the winky faces and the laughing.
Big old dick.
And also we got the Foxtel.
Have I not got another one of these?
Yes.
Is it there? I can't. Oh, there it is.
And also Foxtel Sports Australia. Cheers, Nathan, as well.
World domination.
And also okay. Says Filion there is Foxtel Sports
Wow,
Australia.
kind of circulation to my face now.
Yeah.
With me groove, eh?
As Mate Ma'a Tonga. And there's says Trish with the Tongan flags. Are you okay? I feel like you need medical help.
I'm good in here, man. It's warm in here.
Yeah?
Got
Feeling
the
all
heat
right?
pump on.
No, the
That's a
fire's
fart.
going.
That's a fart.
What
That's
is-
what the heat pumping is. It's a fart. You're breathing in.
And I was over here, they only put that down the myth rocks and
Oh,
shrooms.
shut up, Mark! God damn it, mate! Cut it out!
Over my favourite screwdriver. Says
We gotta get it.
This
Someone clip that.
is going very weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I got a hair in my mouth. That will be one of Hamish's hairs.
Well,
World domination. Look at them. We're going to win and we're going to take over the world.
they're going all right so far here. 20 points to 6 at halftime. It's a good effort. A little bit of dancing going on.
And that.
Yep. And also, what's the score? So it is 20 points to 6 currently. And then I was like, I do buds and shrooms. I never touch the myth like you do.
Oh,
So-
damn. Damn, Marco.
Awesome.
You know, you can't do them if you're a professional rugby player and all, you know. You just keep getting fat.
Dummy half runs 12 for the New Zealand side, 2 for Tonga. So a lot more runs on the side.
OB's comment. Oh, that's funny.
And now 20 points to 6.
Read it.
2 tries
Read the
scored
comment.
by Tonga. Or 1 try by
The
Tonga.
comment.
3 by the Kiwis, Hughes, Rapana. And also...
Read.
Yeah.
Read the
As
comment.
well.
OB said, I can't stand BK ever since he banned me for cheering when his rubbish soccer team lost. You calling me fat? No, I said Marco Votopola's a little bit fat. Why suck in the hole? Why? He's an American now. Banging bitches, man.
Playing in the final, I was going to say, but...
Why suck in the hole? 1-1.
It sounds so bad on an electric guitar.
Paddy Wagon's getting into Mark Roberts now.
Evening, gents. Hello, Birdie.
Hey, man, how are you? You well? Oh, you're well, mate. It's good for the fans to be well, isn't it? Keep the fun out together.
Oh,
I'm a lizard. Get up! Up! Obi, hard dude. Clown gets mad when they're cheering for the ops. Yeah, man. He a bitch. What? And keep
right. We're almost ready for the second half.
I'm not.
The halftime entertainment.
Guys, I'm going to leave.
Are you?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to leave because I need to poo and watch a war movie.
He wants to watch a movie, ladies and gentlemen. New Zealand are playing. He wants to go home and watch. You want to go home and have a wank over Tom Hanks?
Yeah, he's cool, man. He's a good bloke. You see him the other day, there's a clip of him. On paparazzi pushed his wife and he lost his shit.
Ah.
He was like, get on my wife! And he was like, well, Tom, calm it, my boy.
The worst thing is, if you had your eyes closed, you'd be like, geez, Woody's having a bit of a freak out,
Yeah.
isn't he? And he must have left him somewhere.
Yeah. Jokes aren't that funny, sorry.
That's all right. Not everyone.
I'm going to watch BBC Earth. That shit look cool. Damn! I like the ads. Oh, yeah. Adam's Family.
That's exactly what I was thinking too, SU.
It's shit.
Mm.
I thought it was quite good, Hamish.
Nah, it's
You
not.
should actually.
It's not, though.
You should. Oh, sorry, mate.
Why you do that? Hey, you got your peripherals all messed up, aren't you? Hey, hey, Betty, it's me, Johnny Blaze, and there as well.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? It's almost here. You might as well stay for the first 10.
I think you shut up.
You know?
I mean, shut up, Hamish.
Ban me, bro. Don't ban me, bro. There's Mark there, and also Let's Go Tonga, and also watch Top Gun. Was strange seeing a 6-year-old fighter pilot. Hey, Bertie, it's me, Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, no, like, I agree with you, Obi. If he did that thing where he goes up the mountain, the next day the motherfucker would be dead. Let's be honest. He wouldn't survive. I don't know. He did actually fly that plane, though, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so.
What a lad.
Tom does actually fly the plane, and he does actually get fucked up.
You want to do some Premier League live streams?
At 5 in the
Yeah. I think
I'd
you
like
should
to,
just...
but I'd also be like, yeah, not 4 in the morning. All right,
You should leave, or not leave. You should live at my house. Make it so much easier, wouldn't it?
You can have your last chit-chat there,
No,
mate.
you can have it, mate.
All right. There you go.
Cheers.
Bye-bye, everybody.
George is leaving now.
Hey, Billy. You good? I'm
Wait,
going to need you to move there, bud.
If we get a donation while you're like halfway out the gate, does that mean you'll come back?
Keep the money. Billy, you really are a bit of a turd, aren't you?
Right, I guess George is gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Goodbye,
It's just going
everybody.
to be Hamish for the second half.
Good fun.
Do you want to just like not even like be on the live stream, but just chill out in the lounge till after the game?
I'm going to go home and watch Tom Hanks.
You can, yeah, the headphones started, yeah, good, yeah. The cat's going to love you.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to be your best friend. And also, don't ban Mark.
Bye-bye.
And also, they sing us a song, Amish. I cannot sing very well at all, so that would not be a good idea. At the moment, we're going to get centralised. And also, Tom doesn't fly the F-16s. And then as well, now we will go like this, and we will go like, oopsies, not like that. We'll go like this. There we go, all sorted out and ready to rumble for the next half of rugby to get underway. Take care, George. Nice to meet you, buddy. He's already left. And Bro, what do you think about the State of Origin game, Queensland and New South Wales? I'm going to say I think New South Wales take it purely because they were supposed to win the first one, and I think they'll be annoyed that they didn't. So New South Wales take this one, and I want to see it go to a decider. So I feel like that would be the perfect way for it to happen. Have it go New... Huh?
Forgot my laptop.
Forgot your laptop. You got your boots on as well, I see. Oh, well.
Bye-bye.
While you're here, you might as well stay.
No, that'll be right. I'll pop off. I'll see you around.
Alrighty, see you later,
I'll
mate.
see you
Thank you for coming.
No, I'll not see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good, yes. Good on you, yes.
Oh, yeah.
New South Wales all day, says Obi, and also, how you doing the sevens? We are going to be doing the sevens tomorrow, and good thanks, Betty. How's the New Zealand move plan coming along, mate? Says Mark over on a polar as well. But New Zealand versus Tonga, second half just about to get us underway here at Mount Smart Stadium, a wet Mount Smart Stadium, I should mention. It is absolutely bucketing down. And also, he needs his laptop for his movie. And also, New South Wales all day, and New South Wales all day, bruh. Says Peter too there as well. So I guess that's the thing. We might actually be covering the commentary of that match on the channel. If that is something you guys are keen on, we might be able to do some State of Origin on this one as well tomorrow. So do let us know if that is something you are keen on. Now, Tonga kicking off the second half, and the Kiwis will be receiving this one just out from their own in-goal area. Jerome Hughes fires it off, and it will be a big bit of crash ball done by, it was Moses Leota, and also we have got there George, I didn't leave a nice fart sage in there as well. Says Paddy, nah, he didn't this time, which is good. Brandon Smith off to the big man now. Now Smith once again fires it back across, and the thing for New Zealand here will be more possession in the second half leads to more success, I would think, because they're already 14 points up. All they need is 2 tries in a row in this half, and you're probably well and truly done and dusted. Hanging on to it quite nicely here for New Zealand, though. 59 metres gained, fifth and final. And that was a quick 5 phases as well. Only took them 50 seconds to get through those ones that gone high. And Tonga looking to line it up beautifully, taken by Christian Tuipoloto, a man who went to the bin for 10 minutes earlier on, and also is coming along nicely. Now that all restrictions dropped in South Africa, I'm sure will move quite quickly. So here's Birdie V there as well. Now get them back to their feet. Tonga here only sitting a few metres out from their own 20-metre line. Tuipoloto, he's been busy in this match. Yes, he was off the field for 10 minutes, but he's probably done just as much in that time that he's been by himself. Well, not by himself, in the time that he's been on the field, even though it's minus 10. And some of the guys who were off the field as well. Yep, New South Wales and no Amish, come on, let's go, Tonga. And there, as I says, Nathan, there's a good chance that Tonga might be able to fire back. I hope that they do get at least one try back here. It's gone high. Nice high kick. Nicely taken, though, by New Zealand. And they've been able to clean that one up. It was Amolitalo, the man who scored a try earlier on. Big contact. New Zealand close to the halfway line. 40 out now. Charging for the youngster, Joseph Manu at fullback. Once again, post-contact meters have been absolutely huge for the Kiwis. This first 2 minutes feels different without me. George sitting next to me. I'll be honest, I feel a bit like I've lost my other half who was there, but now it's just me. And sounds good, BTV. I'm happy to hear that you and your family will love it in New Zealand. Your COVID's been a big pain on the backside. As I says, Marco. Now it's a loose ball. Got to jump onto it there, Dylan Brown. He's sitting a total of 42 and a half minutes through this game. Another kick and behind from Jerome Hughes. He might have been hit late. Now cleaning it up nicely for Tonga, only a few metres out. Cola's been able to take it. the moment, neither side look like we're going to have any real stoppages in the next little while, unless someone goes for a 40-20 perhaps, might be the only thing that gets these two sides a break, although that was a knock-on. Now picked up by Jerome Hughes, hanging on to it nicely. Okay, it was fought by New Zealand initially, so it will be the scrum to Tonga. I look very pale at the moment. I might rotate this light, see if I can lose some of my palerity. Is that a word? Paleness. Do I look less pale now? A little bit. I just look purple. And I was like, come on, make those meters. Yeah, the boys. Says Peter 2 there. And also go Kiwi, says Peter Pai. Now, scrum feed for the Tongans. They have to go about 80 meters here to have a decent chance of being able to make their way over the try line. Ball's gone in. Nicely done once again by Tonga. And it was their number 3, Will Penisini. Penisini. Is that how you say it? And Oosh Nelson on. Oh, that was a good voice crack, wasn't it? It also crack up that horse trailer or the trainer named his horse Smiles Like Jacinda. And there's our says Obi. Now passing it back across. Looking to use this one nicely, Tonga. Once again, moving up to almost halfway, but New Zealand forcing them back maybe about -5 meters or so. Tapene and Bromwich doing nicely now. The big run from Jason Tamalolo, the man who was probably the most well-known Tongan player heading into this match. He was George's favourite player out of the Tongan camp. And also over here, I saw that what a legend horse racer up as a night his horse or something. And now taken nicely by New Zealand. Once again, looking to try and break through the gap. It is going to be the number 1, Joseph Manu. And I was like, yeah, Hamish, says Mark Roberts there as well. And they're showing the replay, and it looks like there might be an injury for one of the Tongan players, unfortunately, staying down a little bit longer. And now, hang on to this one once again. New Zealand on the halfway line, 45 minutes through this game. Big Bromwich. And that one was Kenneth Bromwich, I should have mentioned, seeing as we have got 2 Bromwiches out there on the field for New Zealand currently with a 14-point lead. And also, I own a horse, first name Far, last name Canal. Decent name, I guess, overall. Now 20 meters out from the line. Passes back to Jerome Hughes, goes for the grubber behind. It's a little bit of a mistake from Tonga, still slipping around. Jeez, that was close. Them ending up putting that ball over, and also we get out the Kiwis, says Stella. And there as well. And of course, the next game that has taken place, that is going to be Samoa taking on the Cook Islands. We won't be covering that one on the channel, unfortunately, but we will be covering the Sevens tomorrow. And alongside that, we will be doing possibly the Curry Cup tonight, depending on how we go. We will try our absolute best to be up for that match between the Goriquas and the Pumas. But there is a chance by then that the eyes might be slightly shut, as we have almost been up for about 24 hours, other than a couple-hour nap. One's almost gone into touch there. The Kiwis trying to keep this ball alive. And the ref has said, yes, it has. And now Jerome Hughes asked the question. Okay, it's a knock-on against New Zealand. And also do the New South Wales game tomorrow. Says Peter too. And yeah, it's going to be an awesome game. 9:50 p.m, I believe it will be New Zealand time. And yeah, we will see how we're getting on. I think that will work not too badly for the schedule, because we are going to be doing the Sevens before that in the morning and the afternoon. So then we won't actually have anything tomorrow night that I can think of. Also, thanks, brother. Yeah, I am sure we will. And also good for commentating the same issue. We'll expand your tools, or we'll expand your tools for when you work for Sky in the future, as I says Nazi Williams. And yeah, we did have a George with us a little bit earlier on, but he has ended up going home now. But yeah, we might be able to get him back for some more NRL maybe in the future, something along those lines. But we are planning on doing the NRL on this YouTube channel rather than the main channel, mainly because of copyright. We're not too sure how it goes. And also we have got there, look what happens when you give them chocolate biscuits. Here you go. He just eats them and leaves, doesn't he? And also, whenever I see you on YouTube on Forever Sport Rugby Guru, I always hope, man, I hope UV makes it to New Zealand safely and without bother. So I'm happy to hear, bro. Cheers, says Marco. And there as well. Right, they are captains challenging this. They're up in the bunker currently. I just realized saying up in the bunker, but bunkers are normally below ground, aren't they? Okay, the challenge was successful, which means New Zealand, I believe. Okay, Jordan's ball over by the touchline. So Jordan Rapana, he will have this one. And also, eat too much chocolate, make you corny, says Spider Mick. There as well, right? They've got 0 phases in, and also George ate all the biscuits again. He did. He ate the whole pack of Chit Chats plus some. There was one in the other pack of Chit Chats. They're gone too. No biscuits left. And also, yes, this guy's destined for a commentary career. Says Marco Vunapola. And of course, you've been here way since the start, Johnny. And we are still just, I guess, getting started, really. Would help if I knew a lot more of these players, I will mention. I am working on it. Also, it's up. Says Aleki, but now hanging on to that one. It might have been a little mistake on the ground. And he's not too happy, unfortunately. Moses Leota has put that one down. Apologizes to his teammate. Looks like he's got a bit of a busted lip. Came off the knee of the Tongan defender. I'm too happy with that. And also, Johnny has never smoked Tongan tea, by the way. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, the NRL, the round is coming back, and that will be the 30th of June to the 3rd of July. And I was like, look at that. Says Darian, something along those lines. I like that avatar with the cap on the kind of basic, I guess. Oh, that's the old, like, Facebook when you don't have a picture, isn't it? And also, no biscuits left my life story, says Nazi Williams. Yeah, we are lacking biscuits at the moment, sadly. But it happens sometimes. Another mistake from Tonga. That is a crucial one because 48 minutes through, the last thing they need is to give that position back to the Kiwis. He was just getting up and the ball security wasn't quite what he needed it to be. And also, you're not doing a Rugby Sevens. We did Rugby Sevens a little bit earlier on, but after that, we did end up doing this game. But we have got the Sevens tomorrow and also the Sevens tomorrow afternoon that we are doing. Johnny's flag as a surrender cross on it. It might be the Scottish flag, perhaps, or maybe Switzerland could be the one that you are looking at. And also, he got good energy. So here's Nazi Williams. Yeah, I have no idea how I don't like crash after being up for so long. And also, Mate Ma'a Kiwi. Oh, it's dropped again. This is just drop after drop after drop at this stage, which is similar to what we're seeing for the weather because it is absolutely bucketing down and more than just the drop load. Okay, my cat is meowing. Hopefully he does behave for the rest of the live stream, or else we are going to have to encounter a cat at some stage, maybe. As you can hear him, I think he's confused at where mum and dad went. Where is he? I think he's going to bed. Maybe. Hang on, where's the meow coming from? This is kind of how you can work out where he is in the house. Okay, he's not going to do it now. Normally you can work out what room he's in depending on how loud the meow is. And also then State of O tomorrow night. What a weekend of sports, says Nazi Williams. Yeah, it's been a real, I guess, a smorgasbord. We've had the cricket. We've had the rugby union. We've got the rugby league. Next week is even more hectic with plenty more happening. Tonga currently holding on to this ball. We are sitting 50 minutes through this matchup. Still another 30 to go. Tamalolo. He's dropped the ball now, and it wasn't Tamalolo who put it down. Instead, the Kiwis have been able to put in the big shunt. Doing beautifully there for it was Marata, I should say. Nuikuri. Hopefully I've said that correctly. And also we have got there Pari. And it there as well says Nazi Williams. But it was a good shot into the middle. Exactly what you want. And I'll say MMT, PS Blood in New Zealand thanks to the corrupt nationals who work in airport customs. Says Marco Fonapola. Last 5 errors. We have actually seen 5 errors in the last 7 minutes, which is almost more than we saw in the whole first half. Right back on the side of the Kiwis, Brandon Smith off to Jerome Hughes. Unable to make his way straight through, but it looks like now Brandon Smith, he has been at the back of quite a few of these breakdowns and he's working hard. Moses Leota. Nicely done for New Zealand, only sitting a few metres out from the line now. Attacking, this could be the first try of the half if he can keep on driving himself forward. 3 Tongan players trying to stop the big number 13 for New Zealand. It was Joseph Tapeni there as well. Now Smith goes off to the huge unit. Okay, we are sitting 4th at the moment for New Zealand. Jerome Hughes passes one more. Wide cut-out pass, taken cleanly, but he goes into touch though. So that is going to be into touch. The line-out / tap will go the way of Tonga. We have got there, Mark, you old lady. You guys really don't get along, do you? I can't even remember what started it. And also we got there, let's go. And also is All Blacks team, is this All Blacks team in New Zealand? Says it was Barry Green and ours a Kiwi. Says Barry Green doing very well. Thank you, mate. So pretty much this is the New Zealand Rugby League side. So they are called the Kiwi. I think they're called the New Zealand Kiwis, I believe. And then along those lines, and let's go the mighty Kiwis. There's Marco there, and let's go New Zealand. Also, question for you, Hamish. He's got time come over at 4:45 a.m. 4:45 a.m. I will definitely be asleep at that stage. I'll probably be asleep by like 9 p.m. tonight, which sounds a little bit early for myself, but I'll probably end up doing it just because it might be more strategic in there as well. So yeah, the Curry Cup, unfortunately, time-wise, is probably going to be a little bit rough there. It's going to be skidding along. It's a good kick in behind. New Zealand now claiming it in the form of Joseph Manu, just out from their own 20-metre line. And it's going to be a good drive backwards from Tonga. 3-man tackle. Well and truly able to isolate Manu there. Dylan Brown passes back across. It's a nice step. Rolls it back once again. Brown looking to go through. It's a good old shot in the midsection. And that was a good tackle made by Taumalolo. Now back across Smith. Gives it off to Rapana. He has been busy throughout this game, although now he's getting well and truly driven backwards. Found the offload into the hands of Jerome Hughes. Has also been shut down 53 minutes through. And also we have got there, do you smoke after intermission? I don't smoke, so no. I normally drink water in my intermissions when I do get them, which seems like a good idea. Jerome Hughes now puts it up high. It's going to be a bomb, and he's done beautifully underneath that one there for Kohler. And also Johnny gets put on, what? As I say, for game 5, Rugby 7, day 3 of the cricket in there as well. What did George do with that little rugby ball? He might have taken it with, oh no, here it is. Found it. A little rugby ball, for the All Blacks. Gotta love it. Bromwich, he's making his way off the field, and that is going to be for Leota, who is once again making his way back out onto the field. And also Spider Amish blazes up with his 1.2 million tall, or 1.2 meter tall, $600 class bong. That is big. And also, well, do you ever look? I mean, what? And also, we get the New Zealand dig it on in boys, or dig it on in boys, says Peter too. Yeah, as well. Now 54 minutes through. Driving forward once again, it will be Kenneth Bromwich. Smith passes back. Offload. Whanua Blake has come off the field, or come on the field, I should say. And Tonga side doing surprisingly well. Keeping it close, you would expect 92-7, 104 nil clash. And there's, of course, different types of rugby, though. Of course, you got Union and you got the League. And Tonga are a lot better in League than they are in Union currently. They have got some very tough players out there. But then saying that, Tonga, when they get their full strength of Piatau, etc., they're going to be dangerous as well. Sorry, I missed 40 minutes because I was getting some sleep. Says Brandon, strategic. I like it. Got to make sure you get plenty of sleep. Definitely over the weekends with so much rugby. And also, we have got, come on, Tonga, let's go. And there as well, says Nathan. Yeah, Tonga at the moment, we've seen 5 handling errors from New Zealand in the second half, 3 from Tonga. So 8 in total throughout the first 15 minutes of the second half. Now, it's a good shot on Tuipolotu, and it was by Rapana, who gave him a big old shot into the ribs. New Zealand trying to drive them backwards. They're just showing there it was a good shot. Drove them backwards and then gave them one on the ground as well in the process. Up to 3rd. In fact, 4th now for Tonga, firing it back once again. It is going to be kicked in behind. Nicely taken by New Zealand. Only 20 metres out from their line now. Now Manu gives it off to Mulitalo. Getting back up to his feet. Gives it off to Jerome Hughes. Oh, that looked like he was slipping into it a little bit for Rapana. So he possibly got a little bit of it back when he did give it out just before. Hughes gives it back now to Peter Hiku, who has had a relatively quiet game. I'd say that him and then probably, I'd say Dylan Brown's probably the next quietest in that back line, unless you do go with maybe Nui Kori as well. Now, nice attack and run from the fullback. He goes straight through. Brilliant run. Does the grubber. It sits up awkwardly. Tonga just have to tap it back, and I think that was taken back as well. So because of it, it does mean it will be more than likely a goal line dropout, and New Zealand will receive the ball again. That's another big yawn. I'm getting good at yawning large, which I don't know whether or not is a thing that you want to have or a thing that you don't want to have. But when I yawn, I commit. Best way of putting it there. Now currently Joseph Manu, he's had 201 running meters today, which is absolutely massive. Oh, that man, it's going to be loose. New Zealand unable to score it. They are only just out from the goal line of Tonga, but now Tonga have got possession back. Nice slow tackle made. New Zealand, they just want to keep this ball down this end of the field. Got the little ball back as well. I do like this little All Blacks ball. I feel like it's almost like a stress ball, but it's not. And like you can do passes indoor. It's a safe ball, kind of, depending on how quick you throw it. Now passing across once again. Tonga 57 minutes through. That looked close to forward. But it is going to be play on just for now. It is Nakora, actually one of his first carries since coming on to the field now. Passes back across to the short side. This is looking nice. Tonga once again trying to link up. Trying to break through that New Zealand defence. Are up to their fourth. Got 2 phases to try and break it and get back into this contest. That's another replacement. It was Moses Leodenbeck. Sorry, that's my apologies. It was actually Olakauatu. Did have that ball now. It's the 5th and final little chip and chase trying to go through. It's taken beautifully by New Zealand. And that is going to be the penalty to them. / I believe it is going to be the scrum feed for New Zealand as well for taking the player out in the air. Currently 23 minutes left in this game. It was taken very nicely by Joseph Manu. He was taken in the air. Got smacked in the ball in the process as well, which isn't really what you want. Like they're saying, Tonga, they had their best set of the second half. Now they've got to try and find their way over the try line multiple times. Now, me and Mum actually played this game on Rugby League Live 4. The video never went up, but we were not the best. And that one I will mention, we struggled quite drastically. Now rolling it back across. Bromwich. Good attack and run once again. And also, oh no, we're still going back and forth. Those two just don't stop, do they? I guess we need some other random chat. Favorite fruit, ladies and gentlemen. Put it in the chat so that we can break up the rivalry that's going on between Mark and Johnny. But now driving forward very nicely here once again. It is Brown. Passing it back. Once again, nice pass. Beautiful offload as well. Me. And also we have got there. Why don't you make me moderator on this channel, says Barry. At the moment, I think we've got about 5 moderators. So for the size, it's not doing too badly. That's a nice run forward. Oh, that looked like a dangerous slip. Tonga hanging on to this one. But yeah, when we are looking for more moderators, we will probably look to those guys who are tuning in relatively regularly, like yourself. And also, are you live streaming Ireland versus Mario Beast game? We certainly are. It's going to be the Wednesday night fixture. Should be a cracking one as well. And also, rugby, your favourite sport, Amish, if you had to pick one or... So I'd say rugby union favourite, and then second favourite's probably cricket, followed by probably rugby league. I would say. I think that's my order, if I'm not wrong. And then after that, if I had to pick another one, it would probably be... What else is there? Maybe football, I guess. Also, we've got there Marco's guys who make Marco beers, and Tonga hold this half quite well, isn't it, Amish? Says King T. Yeah, no points scored in the second half as of yet. Tackle bust. New Zealand have busted 27 tackles. That is a huge number to have throughout a matchup. And Tonga, they're working extremely hard to try and keep themselves in this contest, but they need to stop New Zealand from making meters. That will be step number 1. Now Smith at the back gives it off to once again Asafo Solomona moves up to halfway third. In fact, now 4 for New Zealand, 1 phase left. Try and get something going. Jerome Brown, or Jerome Hughes, in fact, kicks early. And it looks like it's going to skid on. And tell you what, that was close to going dead. And I think he might have just run that one out. And I was like, yeah, nah. And there's out. And also quit the trash talking back. And Johnny says it was better too. And also, we have got New Zealand got robbed versus Costa Rica. Yeah, it was a tough one for New Zealand. They almost managed to get back to an even playing field, but Costa Rica managing to get themselves through to the next round. And also the World Cup. And hopefully the ref can buy himself a new nose now. So here's Rice there. Geez, that was close to going dead. I think it's now going to be the goal line dropout. Yes, it is. So we got there, Peter 200. And there as well says Nathan, it's going to be taken nicely now. About 30 metres out from the line, New Zealand. They have got a full set to try and get themselves over. In fact, it was actually only 20 metres out from the line there. Now, trying to get themselves back up and get themselves on the board for the second half. It's a nice run from the captain, Bromwich. 10 metres out. Smith now going back. Jerome Hughes, short pass off. It was close. And netball hot legs. Yes, it was Nathan there as well. And now nice pass off. He just has to reach out and he scores it. And New Zealand, Isaiah Papali'i does end up scoring there. Nicely done once again by New Zealand. That is going to be another try on the board. We all go like this, and we all go like that. Nicely done by Papali'i. I believe it was. He was able to just stretch out. He used every inch of that kind of, what's it called? Your wingspan it is. This ends up going over for the try. Isaiah Papali'i. Be very happy with that one indeed. And New Zealand now get themselves just a little bit more of a lead. I think Tonga, though, have still got a try on them in the second half. And also we get there, Nathan, with a thumbs up from King T. And also Mate Ma'a Kiwis. And there's and also, yeah, they know how to use it. Legs. That's an old song, isn't it? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, the boys, yeah, whoop, whoop, says Peter. Isaiah Papali'i scoring his first try of the night. He's made 28 tackles and also has about 50 running meters in the process as well. And they are playing Poye at the moment at the New Zealand ground, Mount Smart Stadium. The crowd, I don't see too many Kiwi supporters, but I think there'll be a few out there. And why can't Warriors play like this, says Paddy Wagon? Probably because they're not playing Tonga. But saying that, like, if Tonga were on their A game today, it could have easily turned into a Warriors scoreline of a team being able to beat the Kiwis. So I think we got lucky a little bit with what Tonga showed up. But at the end of the day, Tonga, you know that they're going to be tough. So Poye for the MMT crowd. And then that one has gone over. And that is going to make the score now 26 points to 6 in favour of New Zealand. 17 minutes left. There's Papali'i, very happy with that one. That was a nice pass off from Fisher Harris, who has also had a huge amount of running meters throughout today. So I guess the question is there going to be any more points scored in the second half? I think we're going to see one try per team. I'm going to lean back a little bit because chairs are comfy. And now I am too. Tonga kick off. It's gone long. It's a good kick downfield to Brown. And also because the Warriors just ain't the same team anymore, says Peter too. Yeah, I see Asafo Solomona has gone back off the field. They seem to be rotating him quite nicely. It's another great run from Manu. Joseph Manu has had a huge amount of running meters throughout the day, but it's gone down. Hey, the fireworks are going off. Who decided fireworks 65 minutes through the game? Interesting choice. And also netball girls. Yes, I love their legs. There's says Michael Vodabola and Kiwi lads. Where's the other one? Says Jimmy. He ended up going home. I gave him a whole pack of biscuits and he left me. So, yeah, it is just myself. At this stage, he was here for the first half, though. So if you don't mind swearing, I would recommend going back and checking that out. Now, charging forward once again here for New Zealand. They have to defend, but Tonga are on the attack. I think I said that in a weird way that made it sound like New Zealand were attacking. And I was like, come on, Tonga. And there was, it says Mililimi. Mililimi. Hopefully I've said that correctly. Yeah, it's just not quite worked out for them. This is a nice run, though. Tonga only sitting about 10 metres out from the line now. Another crack for the Tongans to be able to get over the line. They have just done it once today, and that was Sione Katoa who was able to score that one. And they do it again, go on the dummy run. Metre short, fifth and final now. Another opportunity for Tonga, making 23 metres in the process. Trying to find the right kicking option. He slipped, though, unfortunately. And Moni's just lost it. And also the rain killed this match, says Jimmy. Yeah, it's unfortunate because we know... Oh, that doesn't look too good. Moni looks like he's rocked big time here. I think he slipped into a forearm, which they might have to just check on him. And also we get that smashed in, bro. And also we have got there earlier on, if they had the same players as the Kiwis side, I'm sure they would, Paddy, a little bit earlier on. The Warriors playing the West Tigers. That is going to be on the 3rd of July at 1:30 p.m. New Zealand time. And that is actually going to be the first home game for the Warriors in an extremely long time. And then they have got their next home game on the 29th of July. And too good boy. Here's Andrew there. And was a great contest still at bucketed down. Yeah, it seemed relatively even. And that's the thing. First real attacking opportunity we saw for Tonga, they scored. First attacking opportunity we saw for New Zealand, they scored. And then from there, the ball just slipping out of the hands a little bit too often. Dummy half runs. We've seen 6 from Brandon Smith also. He has made 60 metres in the process of his 6 runs. Another Jordan TSM snipes. And also we have got their mark. And there as well, it says Marco. 13 minutes left. It looks like Mone is going to be going off the field. So Jerome Hughes will be the lone 7 left out on the field now. And congrats to the Warriors and you Kiwis getting in a row at home again, says Jimmy. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I can't even remember the last time we had a home game for the Warriors. It was a good few years anyway, wasn't it? So we're probably going to be doing that game next week on this channel. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen, as we have got plenty more coming up. Come on, Tonga. And there as well. Now, Papali's off the field. That is for Kieran Foran. It's a great diving catch as well. Not an easy pass for Bromwich to be able to get. Now, pass across from Kieran Foran. It's like a bit of a cut on one of the Tongan players' foreheads. I want to say it is Penny. No, it was actually number 8. So it would have been Whanua Blake. Did have that cut. And also we have got there, Dislike Man. Says a TSM there. Now going down once again. 20 metres out from their own line here. Tonga with 13 minutes left. Back across. Nice run forward from Moses Suli. I haven't seen his name mentioned too often throughout this game either. Now Tonga sitting second phase in now, up to the third and up to halfway. Trying their absolute best to get one last attacking opportunity possibly before we reach 70 minutes. Then you got that last 10 when you pretty much got to empty the gas tank. And what happened there? See, that was Mark. There as well, but now passing back across here, Tonga on the halfway. Now it's a rush bit of defence and it hasn't quite worked out. Now Christian Tuipulotu down the wing, tackled by Jerome Brown and also Fisher Harris. And Manu had a solid game right now. And there, as I says Nathan, yeah, Joseph Manu for me is probably sitting close to the man of the match. That's going to be trying to go through it. Gavin didn't quite work out. It's going to be play on. And now Manu once again continuing to drive. Because if it's not him, it's probably Jordan Rapana as the other option. I feel like those two are probably the big men in this match. James Fisher Harris hasn't had a terrible one. I want to try hard. Says, I don't see any chance you could do some of his Cook Islands. Says it was Melbourne Stockade. I don't think I know a single player, unfortunately, out of those two sides. So I'll probably end up watching that game, but I probably won't end up doing the commentary for it just so that I do end up, I guess, learning a little bit more about the players just because I wouldn't even know. Also, Unknown, I want to try hard. I think that is from Unknown C, as in maybe for me. And my comments keep disappearing. Says Mark Robertson. Also, we have got there, bro, yeah, he's the man. And also Manu, man of the match for mine. It is Jimmy. Yeah, he's been, how many meters? Like 250 meters carried or something along those lines for him. Ball's gone up high. It's nicely taken. There's a low tackle on Kohler. Now 10 minutes left for Tonga. Spinning out of the tackle was Sione Katoa, the only man who has been able to score a try for Tonga throughout this matchup, and also New Zealand is a try-hard. And this is Unknown C. I guess they've done all right so far throughout this match. Brian Toa with Samoa is playing State of Origin, so for the World Cup, he should be playing for Samoa. Says Melbourne Stockade and up New Zealand says in MD there. Now it's going to be the big man, Tamalolo. Jason Tamalolo taken down. 37 metres gained for Tonga now. Going for the high kick once again. And it's going to be an awkward one. You can't let that bounce. It's almost a mistake by the young Kiwi winger, but he's worked out. It's gone all right for him. Now Dylan Brown goes back across once again to Manu. Jerome Hughes breaks the line. Going through. I don't know whether or not he's going to get caught. There is one man trying to cover, defend, and it's not quite working out, although he's just slid straight onto the top of him. Mark, you all good? And also, so we're winning a Zealand tricks there. If you're talking about New Zealand, then yes. If you're talking about Tonga, then at this stage, no, but I hope they do score another try for this game because they have had some good moments throughout this matchup. Tonga now with 9 minutes left. Third phase for New Zealand. Nice pass across. Peter Hiku. It doesn't quite link up. Oh, there's an injury. There's a bad injury there. And it looks like the Kiwi trying to make his way off. I think that is Nui Kuri, who we haven't really seen too much. The Kiwis 2 class for the MMT folks. And also nice, says Nathan there. And also good try Tonga. The Kiwi is angry in there, says Andrew as well. And now passing back across. That's the thing. Both of these sides, they have put everything into this one. Comment not sent. There's Mark there as well. Now nicely running forward. Another good attack and run from Tupinuia. Hopefully I've said that correctly. I think it was a little bit off. Fifth and final here for Tonga once again. 46 metres gain that time. Now backline going for the chipper behind us. Nicely taken though by New Zealand. I think they're asking for a knock on there. And also go New Zealand says Limtrix. And there's also go New Zealand says Limtrix a little bit earlier on. It's a nice run from Manu. Who does Joseph Manu play for in the NRL? Do let me know, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I should know, but it's completely past my mind currently. Also, hopefully Tonga scores 2 tries for full-time. Says Mungie there. They've still got time. That's the thing. As long as they get another try within the next maybe 4 minutes, they've got a chance of being able to score themselves another and pipe. Oh, damn it. Heaps of 2-minute noodles for you, my bro, says Nathan. And there as well. I wouldn't mind some 2-minute noodles at the moment, to be fair. I feel like they're one of those ones that are just like, you almost get like a little soup with it, don't you? So it's a nice little combo meal. Now Foreign gets it off to Hughes, who kicks it high. Papa Lee back out on the field. He is the man who scored a try a little bit earlier on in this game. Another good tackle made by the Kiwis. 7 minutes left now. And also we've got there the Roosters. Okay. Oh, the Roosters. So does that mean he spends most of his time coming off the bench rather than starting because of Tedesco? Or does he get quite a bit of starting time? Do let me know. Nice run forward. Once again, trying to keep this ball going quickly for Tonga. And I am still learning a few of these Tongan players. This is actually a first ever league game that we have done for Tonga or pretty much any team other than in the NRL. So it has been a good learning experience for us, getting to know all of these new players that we might actually get to see at the World Cup a little bit later on this year. I've forgotten about the game. Says better than Mate Ma'a Tonga there as well. Says it was Selena. Now, Suplex City happening there. It was a nice tackle made by Moses Sully, who drags down. It was actually Joseph Manu again, and New Zealand has this in the bag. And watch out for this fight starting in Penrose and then moving towards Otahuhu surrounding areas if the red team lose and show the screen. Unfortunately, due to licensing, we're unable to show match footage or audio, but I do recommend checking out the highlights on YouTube straight after the match has come out. Someone will have those highlights up for you. And also, Manu plays in the centres at the Roosters. See, that was Nazi Williams. Oh, okay, so he actually plays in the centres. That works. Has he been going all right this season? Nazi Williams, do let me know. I'll pass it across Kieran. Over that one. And it looks like the Kiwis, he's dropped that one, so that's going to be an opportunity blowing up to 75 now. Backline almost started to open up. Will be tui palatu. That was me trying to say tui palatu, but I was yawning at the same time. Oh, so we have got the man. And there's Nazi Williamson after Kiwis. Says it was Javan. It is the second phase now for the Tongans. Nice tackle made by Kieran Foran. And 5 minutes to play. The second half has gone a lot slower than the first, but I think that's because we've only seen one try scored, and also because I didn't have a George with me. That sounded like my old dog. And there's us, says Betty. Now it's back in the hands of New Zealand. Unfortunately, another handling error for Tonga. It's just been a little bit too frequent throughout this matchup. Now, nice run forward. And also disappointing coverage. Aren't showing all the hot chicks in the crowd, says Jimmy. I mean, maybe the rain is just affecting the vision a little bit. It could be that case, maybe. We've seen a lot of the big Tongan boys out on the field. That is once again going to be a drop ball, but New Zealand able to hang on to this one. Now Dylan Brown back to Fisher Harris. That was a demand meaning Manu showing great form on a consistent basis. And also I'm not really into league, but happy for the New Zealand Kiwis, Joe, who keep the Auckland party quiet tonight. And I love your yawns, right, Hamish? I do love a good yawn, only a couple meters out from the line. This is anything but a yawning moment, though, for the Kiwis. So I've got a good opportunity of going in. Jerome Hughes passing off. Good leg drive. Tough boy getting close to the line there. Or Tapene, I think it was actually. Now Kieran Foran off to Jerome Hughes. He tries to go through. He's been taken out. But it is going to be played in the end goal. And goal line dropout just around the corner. Well, if they do, I blame it on the game. And then also we have got there. Let's go Cook Islands. You got this. Says Nathan there as well, with it pending due to profanity. Wait, did you actually write that, Nathan? Or I assume you did. Because if you didn't, then maybe there is something going on with the chat. I just want to test something, which seems a bit weird. But I'm going to quickly donate $1 to myself because I want to test whether or not Super Chat is actually enabled. Which sounds a bit weird, but I don't know whether or not it actually is due to the fact that I only enabled it very, very recently. How does Super Chat work? I've never bought a Super Chat, I don't think. Now Bromwich going around the side. One moment. There we go. See whether or not this works. Now it's going to be passed out wide. Nicely done once again. Is it working? It might not be working. And also we're there joking, bruv. And there as well says Nathan, and also lol says Hosier. Says it was successful. Okay. Maybe. Sorry, I just wanted to test that before the end of the live stream just to see whether or not it does actually do it. Okay, it does. Okay, sweet. Okay, we got it in that. Oh, and up the Kiwis 420. Love y'all. Thanks, Johnny. If I know you were going to do I wouldn't have done my little one by myself. I'll put yours up rather than it's a nice picture of Marco in that. I was like, it is, bro. We all broke to chip in some dollars. That's why we can't afford Sky. It is all good. I was just wondering whether or not, because we did actually only get monetized on the channel like 2 days ago, so I wasn't too sure whether or not it had actually kicked in. So I think, or whether there was a little bit more of a, I guess, a period before you do see anything. Oosh, Johnny Rich. And there's Johnny's been a very generous individual today. That is for sure. He has been donating flat out all over the place for it today. Where did you find that picture of Marco Vunipola? Out of curiosity, Johnny. Also, who's winning Fiji, Papua New Guinea? I think Fiji take it, but Papua New Guinea might be relatively, or they could be close, but it depends on how they go. And also the laughing face with the thumbs up from King T there as well. Okay, at this point, the ball is gone, so I think the challenge might be successful here. Papua New Guinea winning, says Mark. And also stole that out of Mark's holy pants when they were hanging on the line. Okay, what are we deciding here for the bunker? There's only 2 minutes left in this game. And that's the thing, depending on when you guys did end up waking up, you might be feeling like your eyes are getting relatively heavy as well, possibly if you did get up early for the sevens. And also, I just found it, Hamish, Marco's a beautiful man, isn't he? I mean, it's kind of like, it looks like it's like a half serious, but half, like, I don't know how you find such high quality photos of Marco Vunipola. Like, literally everyone that you find is just top notch 1080p HD and all sorts. And it's just very impressive, isn't it? Now running 40 in New Zealand, only sitting a couple meters out from the line as well. Bars is back across, 1 minute 45. Back across to Hughes. Now Manu, you got to say, he deserves a try the way that he's been playing, Joseph Manu. He's been everywhere out there on the park. But we have got State of Origin tomorrow, and also the sevens, I should mention, will be coming up relatively soon. So I guess, Nathan, with you being in Melbourne, oh, is that a try? No, it's not. I think he might have been held up. Yeah, with you being in Melbourne, does that make you a Queensland supporter for the State of Origin, or are you a New South Wales boy? Do let me know. I feel like you've probably told me, but I can't quite remember, which I feel like I should. And I was going to get Cyber Talk, bro. Allows me and Marco Vunipola facial mug. And there's us, here's Marco Vunipola. And also we have got there, I think you have a rogue mod. And also Manu nearly 300 meters. That's amazing. Yeah, he has played a sensational performance. And if anyone else gets man of the match, I would be pretty surprised. Queensland. And they're from Marco, and also Queensland says Jimmy there as well, close to the touchline. Let's go into touch for Tupo Neua. Wasn't able to quite clean that one up, but we have only got a minute left. And what minute is full time? Says Rice. We are only sitting about 1 minute away from the full time whistle. Geez, that's a big shot in there as well. And also we get the 80, and also glad I didn't buy the $20 week online Sky for this game tonight. Better on a box of beer tomorrow. Says Nazi Williams saying, yeah, we are going to be here for the State of Origin tomorrow as well, tomorrow night on the Kiwi Lad Sport channel, where you will be able to find it. And also we have got their donation unwanted. Says Mark. So I assume if it's in brackets, does that mean that it doesn't like exist or something? And get one more try, Kiwis. Let's go, the boys in the black. They've got 17 seconds to try and do so. He's just dropped it, but it's gone backwards. No, it hasn't. It's a knock on. So I believe there will be one last phase for Tonga. And that, by the sounds of it, might be full time. Yes, it is. It is full time. Damn, Amish Spider Sense dropping it down. Kakite says Spider Meek there as well. That is going to be the end of this matchup. 26 points to 6 in favour of New Zealand. So they've done well. Been able to win a Tomalolo is looking disappointed. And also Tinako Spider says it was Mark Roberts there as well. So I guess a little bit more one-sided than I did expect for this game. I thought it might have been a little bit closer, but it did seem like New Zealand overall less handling errors in the match. And also they did put together a very good performance in the end to be able to get themselves a victory. So the next game that is going on, it is Cook Islands versus Samoa. We will not be covering that one on the channel. We have got the super sticker from Nathan as well. The thing is, that looks like, it's like the bright red, isn't it? It is a very nice one. Thank you very much, Nathan, for that donation as well. And also put your helmet and headgears on. Protect yourself at all costs. Says it was Nazi Williams there as well. But yeah, that's the thing. We are going to be back tomorrow. Plenty more happening. It is the big thumbs up, the big red thumbs up from Nathan, I should mention. So that's a perfect segue to say anyone who hasn't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It is hugely appreciated you guys all being here for these live streams. And we are going to be, wait a minute, is the red thumb meant to mean Queensland maybe? Is that the plot twist? Maybe? Is that a Queensland thumb? And I was like, Kiwi supporters in the crowd run now. And I was like, keep up the solid works, me bro, says Nathan, no worries at all. And we will certainly be doing just that tomorrow. We got the sevens on the main channel. We got the State of Origin on the sport channel. And then I think that is about all that we have got coming up on the channel and in the near future as well. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you all for